Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and it's time to get a Hearthstone yet again. And we'll be starting a brand new solo adventure with Blackrock Mountain. Now, I know very little about Blackrock Mountain. It's been out for a little while, but I have never seen any coverage of it, so I have no idea what's in store for me. But we'll be starting with the first quarter or wing and the Blackrock Depths. All right, first boss.
The Dark Iron Dwarves are enslaved by Ragnaros. Fight through them to reach the Fire Lord.
All right, the Grim Guzzler. Before you can crush Ragnaros, you'll need to defeat these unruly dwarves. All right, 0. Pile on. Put a minion from each deck into the battlefield. Okay, that's very interesting. Now, we're not going to do any custom decks yet. Instead, we're going to use decks that I already have. Now, one deck that I have that I more or less finished with the aid of the Curse of Noxramas is the Rampandary deck. Now, the Rampandary deck is a deck I've never shown before. And the idea about it is that you use the Druid's ability of having more mana than he should, more or less, to play legendaries out early. But I think this would also be a good deck to take advantage of the effect of that guy drawing from both decks, because a lot of the cards that are in this deck are quite good. Now, some of them, though, have a battle cry that may be negated by that, so we'll have to see how that works, but a lot of this is just a feeling out process. So we're going to try the Rampandary deck. If it doesn't work, we'll try something else. But I can't think of another deck that might be good for this. Out of Nowhere might be okay.
Furion versus the Grim Guzzler.
Welcome to the Grim Guzzler. I must protect the wild.
And this is a good example of one of the big minions that I have in this deck. I don't want to keep Naturalize, and I don't want to keep the Protector, but the Bone Guard Lieutenant's not bad for a beginning hand. Hopefully we can get some of the cheaper stuff to ensure that our more expensive stuff comes later, but unfortunately we pulled one of our Fugans, which isn't super expensive, but we got one of the Protectors as well.
Looky now, we've got a guest.
Alright, so no first play. That's disappointing. I don't want to get any of those in my hand, because then they're not going to be coming out. Alright, so this is an example of a card that I choose one that I don't get to choose now. Alright, so that's not good luck for me, for sure. I mean, holy crap. And I get both my Iron... Oh my gosh. This is just bad luck to start off with. I don't think that this was the wrong deck to choose. I think this was just horrific luck. I mean, look at that. A Force Tank Max. I don't have a counter to that. Not on turn 2, for sure. Honestly, I think we have to concede here. Like, really, I think we do. Because there's nothing I'm going to be able to do about this for turn upon turn upon turn. And he's going to just smash the crap out of me. So let's see if we can get a little bit better luck out of this. I think a lot of it is luck. And that was just horrific luck on my end. You don't want these in your hand because then they're not going to be coming out. If we had pulled one of those, we would have been okay. So let's try it again. And hopefully it goes okay. But I think that was just bad starting luck. Honestly, this is going to be a tough challenge for me to do because I don't have all the cards unlocked. So
I must protect the wild.
Alright, so we don't want to start with that again. It just wants to fill our hand with these. And I don't want the Keeper of the Grove. Stoneskin Gargoyle is in this deck because it's comboable with Mark of the Wild or Mark of Nature. And this is another awful starting hand.
Everyone! Ha ha! Looky now, we've got a guest.
Alright. Still awful starting hand. You gotta be joking. Well, at least we could innervate, but there's no point in doing that this turn. Fugan would be helpful here, but we can't get that mana, enough mana yet, so I say just armor up and smack him in the face. But yeah, him drawing minions like that on the first turn is just awful. Maybe that's all he has in his deck. Yeah, it sure appears that way. But we got lucky. Oh, man. Okay. So we can innervate here. The only problem is, though, we can't really kill the Core Hound. Not without armoring up and just sucking the damage. Unless we do a swipe and then kill my Demolisher. But to do that, I would have to innervate, and I'd waste a mana. So, is it worth it? It's hard to say. I'm going to say yes. All right. Let's hope for better luck this time. All right. Always wins brawl. So if he plays a brawl card, that card always wins. But he just put it into his hand because the AI is dumb. All right. That's fine, though. Oh, I can't afford to play any of these cards, though. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, we could get super aggressive here and play the Mark of Nature and go with attack value here. Or we could go and put the taunt on him that he normally would have gotten. Or we could play the Stone Skin Gargoyle, which by itself is not all that useful. I think we go taunt here. And the question is, should I kill this or hit him in the face? I'm starting to think, well, I could naturalize and kill that guy. Although there's probably much scarier things. Let's just hit him in the face. That might be a bad call, but... Come on, come on, come on. Alright, that wasn't so bad.
I think our friend would like a drink.
Okay, this is probably another one of those situations where I want to swipe. Because I kill the Succubi, I keep my taunt, and I just keep hitting him in the face. So, I think we keep momentum doing this. And if he plays something really, really scary, we've got the Naturalize. So if another Force Tank Max comes out, we've got it. Grim Patron and Brawl. Well, there's no guarantee he'll win, I don't think, but there's always the possibility. Of course he does! Of course he wins! Jackass. I think that just cost us the game pretty much. I'm not going to naturalize a Grim Patron. Let's get Stalag out. A little bit more scary damage. You can't do anything about it just yet. But that brawl was BS. We lose another thing that would have happened there. And then, of course, he benefits from that. But we just killed him! Yay! It was good call to play Stalag.
Nature's wrath.
Whoa! I don't like it, but it's happening anyway.
All right.
Grim Guzzler. I'll draw.
So they tried to pull some BS on us, but we were able to overcome. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We get the Grim Patron out of this, which is a pretty fantastic card. A lot of people use it in a number of decks to really do some pretty crazy things. But in any case, as I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.